I'd just like to say that Stinkfinger is the greatest band.
Wow, like, I just came in here one day, and they were just rocking out, and it was the most amazing thing I ever seen.
Stinkfinger is arguably the greatest band of all time. They ushered in a new era of acoustic electric screamo folk hate music that had never been seen before they came along. Their sound is unlike any before them. They invented a new blend of acoustic guitar, spoons, electric guitar, accordion, and screaming that actually works and sounds good. The band has really come a long way, though. All three members, Roberts, Buzzard, and Lacey, came from humble beginnings. Join us as we get behind the music with Stinkfinger.
Come on, buddy.
That was a hot show.
Step on back.
Buzzard was born into a family of pirates. He spent his infant years pillaging and killing the innocent on the open sea. After his parents were arrested for tax evasion, he was put up for adoption. He was later adopted by a family of ninjas who brought him up in their ways. He always participated in karate and became so advanced that they made a new belt especially for him, the tartan plaid belt.
Seriously, like, I really love violence and everything. Like, I'm playing a violent video game right now just to get my stress out. Usually I just take it out on people. Like, I just don't like people. I probably don't even like the people who are watching this right now.
After he graduated from the Emperor Hirohito School of Fine Arts, he began his professional wrestling career. After winning the World Heavyweight Championship 3 times, he decided then that he would pursue a career in music, so he made the decision to join the Army as a musician.
Step on back.
They're the coolest t-shirts ever. Support everyone's favorite band.
Stinkfinger t-shirts.
It's the coolest trend since slitting your wrist.
Stinkfinger t-shirts.
They come in 4 sizes: anorexic, skinny, extra medium, and lard ass.
Stinkfinger t-shirts.
Get yours today, you f***ing loser.
Stinkfinger t-shirts.
Step on back.
Roberts was born in a poor black family. Growing up, his family did not have much, so he had to fight for everything he had. Roberts fought through the adversities he had to face and became one of the most successful adults that I've ever met. Roberts is also a very humble man. Last year, he got to join the crew of Capitalism 13 on its trip to the Uranus, and became the first person to play the tuba when it stopped on the moon. He also became very involved with politics, and served as president for a few days, while President Bush was having a brain transplant with a baboon. He decided that politics wasn't the right career for him, so he joined the Army as a musician. Lacey was born and raised in a hick town in Texas. He became interested in extreme sports at a very young age. He became an expert at skateboarding, surfing, and snowboarding. He also did many other crazy activities like skydiving, snorkeling, and jumping off of really tall things. At the age of 17, he had a horrible skateboarding accident and broke every bone in his body. He drove on, though, and was back on his feet in no time. He later decided to join the Army because everyday life had become too boring and he wanted to get yelled at and stand in long lines.
Step on back.
The greatest band on earth, Stinkfinger, has just released a new album, Stinkfingered, featuring smash hits I Hope Gomez Dies in Iraq and Case the Hippie. Buy it, because if you don't buy it, this cuddly seal will die. You can't find it in stores, you have to call this number. Remember, if you don't buy this album, this was your fault. Try to sleep knowing that.
Step on back.
Stinkfinger was originally just Roberts and Buzzard, but there's something was missing, so they invited their friend Lacey to join the band. The result was one of the greatest bands of all time, Stinkfinger. Shortly after they formed, they started playing shows all around. I went to a show once. It was good. They was f***ing awesome. They sounded good. It was wonderful. Stinkfinger played in many stadiums to sell out crowds, and also became very popular among some celebrities.
Man, them Stinkfinger crackers is crazy, but their music is wonderful.
Even though they started from humble beginnings, Stinkfinger worked its way to the top and became one of the world's most famous and prestigious bands. In a recent archaeological dig in Germany, the ghost of Hitler appeared and made these comments about Stinkfinger.
Die Musik war scheiße, sie haben es gesagt.
Thank you for watching VH1's Behind the Music with Stinkfinger.
Thank you, fellas. Step on back.
Oh, there once was a hippie named Case who went to Mushroom Mountain and tipped his hippie face into the LSD fountain. He began to see some things that were not really there, but because he was a hippie, he did not